AMD is trending down 4.06%. This is Wednesday, the 5th of November, 2025. The company disclosed its earnings outcomes yesterday, the 4th, and I think they were better than what was expected. Yeah, okay. Revenue up $9.25 billion, up 36% year over year. Okay, we'll get more about that later on. On its daily charts, the Argos got this one right. There's a good chance the stock may continue, may be down today the 5th. So this is the pre-market session. Okay, so far so good. This extrapolation is working. Projections are saying nothing to the upside, 170.46 based on this daily chart. Let's quickly glance at its 4-hour chart to see what it's saying. On the 4-hour chart, okay, so a distributive consolidation is expected to keep playing out all the way towards the 14th of November. No guarantee that that will be the case. Okay. In the interim, at least for today's trading session, today the 5th, it may just hold current levels. Okay, yeah, it may hold current levels or may just bounce or just well, it's actually bouncing now, so you may hold it may probably extend the bounce to some extent, or at the same time may hold it at current levels. Projections are saying nothing really to the upside. 237.98, 242.22. Positions opened all the way back to 160 hours ago are not in profit right now. So the only moving average that is trending on this 4-hour chart is it's 200 period moving average. So technically on this chart, the fundamentals, I mean, on this chart, the underlying trend is still very much a bullish one. So they technically, or rather, yeah, still holding up bullishly. Yeah, still holding up bullishly, even though it's just shown some weakness of late, at least since Thursday the 30th. It's been beaten down, yeah, by and large. Projections before, as of the 23rd of October, it had as high as 258.20, 271.46, 279.64. Okay, so let's find out why the stock is trending among other things, including its earnings outcomes. Yes.
AMD, Advanced Micro Devices, is at the center of market attention following its latest earnings release, which beat Wall Street expectations but left investors divided over the company's near term outlook and valuation. Shares have faced choppy trading as enthusiasm over strong results was tempered by renewed concerns about growth sustainability, competition, and broader sector dynamics. AMD reported better than expected quarterly earnings and revenue, driven largely by continued strength in its data center and AI segments, where demand for its MI300 accelerator chips has surged. Management highlighted progress in securing new AI partnerships and noted that AI related revenue could exceed prior guidance, signaling that AMD is carving out a stronger foothold in the space long dominated by NVIDIA. However, the market's reaction has been notably cautious. Despite the beat, some investors questioned whether AMD's valuation, trading at a premium to historical averages, is justified given the intense competition in the AI semiconductor race and the looming impact of U.S. export restrictions to China, a key market for AI and data center hardware. The news of Amazon selling its stake in the company added further selling pressure, sparking speculation about whether institutional investors are taking profits amid overheated sentiment in the chip sector. Analysts have offered mixed updates in response. Several firms raised their price targets, citing the company's expanding AI portfolio and execution strength, while others adopted a more neutral stance, flagging near term risks such as inventory normalization, macroeconomic headwinds, and potential slower hyperscaler spending in 2025. The result has been a tug of war between long term AI optimism and short term valuation anxiety. Within investor communities, discussions have centered on whether AMD can sustain its AI momentum in a market increasingly defined by custom silicon, NVIDIA's CUDA ecosystem dominance, and Intel's comeback efforts. Many see the upcoming investor meeting as a critical event, with expectations that CEO Lisa Su may unveil new AI product updates, strategic partnerships, or clarity on margin outlooks. A strong showing could reignite bullish sentiment, while a lack of new catalysts might deepen the ongoing consolidation in AMD stock. Overall, AMD's story remains one of impressive execution balanced by heightened expectations. The company has firmly established itself as a contender in the AI hardware race, but with competition intensifying and valuation concerns persisting, the coming months, particularly around the investor meeting and next earnings cycle, will likely determine whether AMD can justify its premium positioning or face a more pronounced pullback.
Okay, so far so good. It's quite an aggressive. Well, it's we are quite aggressive, quite an aggressive session for the stock right now. People are yeah, making the most of what's going on right now. Okay, this is just early days, so so far so good. We wouldn't see it won't be it will if we don't see huge amount of shares crossing the tape so far. It's not it's with the market just the pre-market session just pretty much opened. So let's just return to the daily chart and see what the probability of it retesting retesting 264.33, what the probability is. I tell you it's going to be really very tiny. I tell you it might be less than 1%. Look at this moving average here. This is when you this is not there. This is the moving average what we are just considering. um so but when I place my cursor there, what it gives you will be 244.64, and our target is 264.43. So it is the difference between 264 and 244 is a lot. So by the time you begin to calculate that, you're going to get a probability that is less than 1%. But it has actually done that already, so it will always do that. So it's always like that. Whenever the average relative to your target is less than your target, you'll always have a probability that's very tiny. So statistically, that is how it is. But in the midst of all of these tiny probabilities, the stock also printed those highs. So regardless, so the stocks are continue to advance in the midst of pessimism. So yeah, that's one way to look at it as well. Okay, so just have a look and see what you make of AMD stock. Some may consider this a deep buying opportunity, but the broader market is also facing problems as well. Okay, there's some nervousness in the broader market as well. So that may be amongst other things what is also behind the kind of weakness we are looking at, and indeed also the sector situation that the company is also facing. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Thank you very much for watching this video.